This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so yesterday we discussed basic operator and today we'll start with the set operator. Okay, what is the set operator? Set operators combine the results of two or more component queries or sets into a single result. So using basic operators yesterday, different types of operations we did, some calculations or comparison we did. Now today set operator we will use. So here set of values will be there. Two sets or five sets or 10 sets we can do. So any number of set of values we can take. Two sets we can do. So that same thing will be applicable for any number of sets. Okay. So set of values is there. Then no need of writing all those operators like arithmetic, comparison, all those things. Here different kinds of operators will come. Okay, so queries containing set operators are called compound queries. So which query we'll write using these set operators, it will be called as a compound query. Because for one set, one query we have to write. For another set of values, another query you have to write. So five sets are there, or five set of values are there, or five tables are there, and five queries we have to write. All together, it will be one query we have to execute. So to distinguish or to separate between all those queries, one set operator will be used. So combinedly, it will be one query. That's why compound query also we can tell combination of all those queries. SQL supports few set operations which can be performed on the table data. So practically it will be used by using some tabular data only from the database. And if we'll go back to our school level, at that time also set operator was there, 8th, 9th class standard arithmetic mathematics books. There some set of values were there, a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then b equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Then use some set operator, union, all, minus, same concept here also. Okay, the set operators are union, all, intersect, and minus. So total four set of operators are available. Out of all those, these union, intersect, and minus, these three are always returns the data by ignoring the duplicate rows. So total four set operators are available. Out of all those, union, intersect, and minus. In some databases, minus is called as except. These three set operators are always eliminating or ignoring the duplicate value. By default, it will ignore the duplicate value. So suppose two is there, two, all these are duplicate. So how to ignore the duplicate and display? We are using distinct. So that distinct is by default it is used in this union, intersect, and minus. So any of these three operators we are using, then these two it will consider as only one to only. It will ignore all the duplicate. And another is union all set operator. In that union all set operator, this duplicate will be not ignored, except that everywhere the duplicate will be ignored. Okay, so same different tables, whereas union all, it will not ignore any duplicate value. Okay, these are four set operators: union all, intersect, and minus. In union, what will happen? All the distinct rows selected by either query. So from both the query, whatever the distinct rows are coming, that only it will take in this union. Suppose in one table, 10 is there, A table, 10, 10, 20, 30. In another table, 10, 20, 40, 50 is there. So what it will take in this union, all these two values it will take, two set of values. This is one set and this is one set. And after combining all those, it will take all the distinct values which are repeated, that it will not take again and again. So here how it will take 10. In this set also 10 is available. So that 10 again it will not take. Again here 10 is there, again it will not take. So three tens are there. 1, 2, 3. Only one 10 it will take. Now 20, 20, two tens are there in two sets, only 120 it will take. Then 30, one time it is present, including both the sets, only 30 it will take. Then 40 in this set, 40 that is not present in first set, then 50. So final result will come like this. That is union. And union all if you will take, then everything it will come together without considering any duplicate or without ignoring any duplicate values. So what it will come? 10, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 40, 40. Total how many records it will happen in union all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 8 records it will come in this union all. But in union how many it is coming? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 it is coming. So all the distinct values or distinct records it will come in union, whereas without distinct record, without ignoring any duplicate, it will come in union all. This is the difference between union and union all. Okay, next is intersect. All distinct rows selected by both queries. So which are distinct or which are common? That common rows only it will come in this intersect. So what are common? What are the values present in both the set? 10 is present. Here also 10 is present. Okay, that will come. Again 10 is present. Okay, so all those 10 three times in two sets, including it is present three times. Only one time it will display because intersect, minus, and union. These three operators always ignoring the duplicate values by default. No need to mention distinct. By default, it will ignore the duplicate values. So including these two sets, 1, 2, 3 times 10 is present. That's why only one time it will come. Now 20, two times it is present. Only one time it will come. 20. 30 not present here, only first set, but in second set not present. 40 here it is not present in first set. 50 first set not present. So which are not present in both the side, that it will not display in intersect. Which are common means mentioned in both the side, that only it will display. So finally what will be the output? 10 and 20. Total how many records it is coming? Two records it will come. Okay, so which are common, that only it will come. Out of all those common also, if any duplicate values are there or more than one time it is present, then again it will ignore that because distinct is already applied here in this intersect, minus, and union. So 10 and 20 only it will come finally. Now next is minus. Okay, so this distinct in union, distinct in intersect, distinct in minus. In this minus, what it will display? All distinct rows selected by the first query, but not the second. So here also distinct rows only it will display, but A minus B. Suppose this is A set and this is B set. So A minus B if we will do, then which are present in A but not in B. That type of value it will display. And again applied distinct. So which are present in A but not in B. Okay, 20,
30, sir.
30, 30.
30.
So 30 is present in A but not available in B. That only it will display. So these three it will not come. Again 30, 33 times it is present, then only one time 30 it will come because distinct is always applied in this minus. Similarly, B minus A if you will do, then which are present only in B but not in A, that it will come. So 10, 20 it is present, 40, 50 it is not present. These two it will come, B minus A. And again this is distinct already, so 40, 50 only it will come. If 40 is present two times, another 40 is there, then also 40, 50 it will come. Or 40, 40, 50, 50 is there, then also 40, 50 only it will come because it will ignore the duplicate, distinct values it will take. So this is the concept about union, union all, intersect, and minus. Now we'll use this to understand with some diagrammatical representation, then some set of values we can take, and then we can go for the table related set of values. Okay, this is how the set operator looks like as per the diagrammatical representation. Okay, first one is union and second one is union all. So in union all, what is happening? This is one set. A is a set. Then B is another set. Two sets are there. So whenever we will use union all the values from set A it will come. So all these are set A values. Now all the values of set B also it will come. These are set B values. So all are highlighted in yellow in this set. So what happened here? The middle part is a common part. So this part is present in A as well as B. So which are common? Suppose 10, 20, 30 are common. In A also it is present, in B also it is present. Then in A also it will display, in B also it will display. So this common part is coming twice now, which are available. A distinct is not applied. Anywhere duplicate values is there or more than one time present, then also it will come. That is union all. Coming to union only, it will take all these values from set A, and this common part it will take only one time, not two times. It will ignore the duplicate value and it will ignore the common part, and sorry, it will take the common part by ignoring the duplicate values or suppress the duplicate values or taking only unique values from the this common part. So from this common part, it is available some values in A, available some values in B. So only one time it will present. One time only it will take. So these will be the values coming under union if it is A union B. Next is intersect. In this intersect, A is having some values, B is having some values. So what is the common part? This middle one which is highlighted in yellow, that only it will come. So in all these examples which are highlighted in yellow, that only it is coming in the output of all these set operator. So this is highlighted in yellow. This is a common part. Intersect means purely common part. So this part it will not come. From here it will not come. From here also it will not come. Only this common part which is available in both the set of values, that only it will come. And again in this common part, if any duplicate values are there, repetition is there, more than one time present, then it will take it as a unique. That is intersect. Next, minus A minus B means it is present only in A but not present in B. So this part it will come only A. This common part will not come because common part if it will take, then that is also present in B. That's why it will take only A where it is which are present but not present in B, that it will take. And reverse is B minus A which is present only in B but not in A. So this part only present in B. So these are only present in B but not present in A. Here also common part it will not come because common part is coming means that is also present in A. So this is the diagrammatical how it is looks like. Next, some rules are there. So before that rules, we'll take some values here. Okay, suppose this is one example. Using diagrammatical representation we discussed. Now we can take using some set of values. Like in our arithmetic it was there. So S1 is one set that is having A, B, C, D. Four values are there. Now S2 is one set X, Y, Z, B, D. Here also some values are present. Now use this union all. S1 union all S2. So what it will display? Everything from set 1 and everything from set 2. Blindly it will combine and display. So here 4 values are there, here 5 values are there. 4 plus 5, 9. So total how many values it will come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all are coming from set 1, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. All are coming from S2, X, Y, Z, B, D, X, Y, Z, B, D. Now coming to union, S1 union S2, which are common, that it will not display two times or three times. So here A, B, C, D, which are common? B and D. Here also B and D are present. So that B and D, two times it will not display here in S1 union S2. A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. So while it is taking the values of second set S2, X, Y, Z it is taking, and BD it is not taking because already it is covered here, B and D. That is S1 union S2. S1 intersect S2, which are common, that only it will take. BD. S1 minus S2, which are present in S1 but not present in S2. So which are present in S1? A, C, because B and D are present in S2 also, that it will not take. Similarly, S2 minus S1. So which are present in S2 but not present in S1, that it will take. So which are present in S2 only? X, Y, Z. BD is present in S1 also, so that it will not display. X, Y, Z only it will display. Okay. So these are few examples, and these are the concepts how it works. Now, using these concepts, some rules are applied in the set operator, and those rules are very important. You have to remember. And set operator is very easy, nothing is here, but those rules are important. If you don't know the rules, then you will do mistake. Lot of mistake you will do. And many people are learning the set operator, but they are not learning those rules. That's why in many places they are feeling easy. I am doing correct. They are thinking, but they are doing mistake. Now we can go for these rules. Okay, around 10 rules are there. You have to remember all those. Okay, so till now, any query in this concept of set operator? Any doubt from anybody? Okay, all are clear? Sai, Pradyumna, Chandradeep, Manasa, Dhavan, Rahul.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's clear, Prakash.
Okay, now concentrate on these rules. This is only very, very important, and nothing is there in the set operators. Anyway, you have to remember all these rules. Okay, so whenever we are taking two set only, you can consider. If two set, you know, the 3 set, 4 set, 5 set, 10 set, any number of set will be same process. So if we have two tables, then we are going to use the set operator. Out of all these four, any set operator we are going to use. These are few rules we have to follow. First rule is, or first point is, number of columns should be same in both or all the set of queries. So two tables if we have, then two query we have to write. Select star from that table 1, and another is select star from table 2. Two queries are there. In middle we have to write that set operator. What we can say, union or union all or intersect or minus, any operator we can give in middle. So altogether this is two query using set operator, so that is a compound query. So in this compound query, the number of columns should be same in both the set. So select star from table 1 we are taking, suppose that is 5 columns in table 1. Select star from table 2, that is 7 columns. So column count is not same now, it will not work. Number of columns should be same. So first point is, number of columns in both the queries should be same. 5, 5, 10, 10, 1, 1, 2, 2, 7, 7, 100, 100, all should be same. So if star if you are giving and it is not giving same, then better to take the column name. Select A, B, C, D, E, those are the column names from table 1. Then union or minus any operator. Again select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, suppose those are column names, or A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, those are column names. So 5 column names we can take from set 1 table, and 5 column names we can take from set 2 table. Column count should be same. Now it will work. Now next rule, column name in all the set of queries may or may not same, but it should be related with followed by a same sequence. So same sequence correspondingly the column should be present. Column name can be same, cannot be same, no problem. But sequence wise the corresponding value should be same. Otherwise wrong result you will get. So what is that? Suppose in table 1 employee ID is there, first column. In table 2 it is mentioned as EMP This is also first column. So what is the meaning of these two? This is also employee ID. This is also employee ID. Column name is not same, no problem, but meaning is same. So this type of sequence should be present. So first column is employee ID from both the table. Second column is suppose first name. So in this first table it is mentioned as fname. In second table it is mentioned as fn. So both are indicating to first name only. Here also it is mentioned some first name Rakesh, Soni, Syam, Ram, Dam it is mentioned. And in this FN column of second table also first name it is mentioned. Some other names are mentioned. Gopal, Rahul, all those names are mentioned. Both are indicating to same meaning. Column name is not same, no problem. So second column of table 1, second column of table 2 indicating same meaning. First column of two tables indicating same meaning. Now third column, address. Here ADD is mentioned in third column of our query, and here third column of our query we can mention suppose ADD only. Okay, so here both column names also same. Column name can be same, cannot be same, no problem, but the meaning should be same. So here this is also address, this is also address. In this way, how many columns we are mentioned in our first query? Suppose 6 columns we mentioned in our first query. Those 6 columns should be correspondingly present in the second query also. Column name can be same, cannot be same, but corresponding value should be same. Corresponding value should be same kind of meaning, indicating same meaning. So this is the second point, same sequence. Okay, now next is third point. All columns mentioned in both the query should be present physically. So whatever column names you will mention in the query, employee ID, EMP FNAME, and FN, address, city, mobile number, whatever you will mention in those query, those columns should be present physically in the table. You cannot take that salary is one column, salary multiplied with 100. That is not physical column. That is, we are taking one operation. So operations that is in different case, physically the column should be present. Then only it will work. That is one point. If additional columns are adding in any set of queries, then make it some corresponding sequence in both all the sets, same data type. Okay, so data type also one part. Correspondingly data type also it should be same. So if extra column is adding, suppose here 6 columns are there in first table query, and in second table query we have given 7 columns. So in that case we have to make it identical. Here also we can make it 7. So how to make it 7? Some other columns we can take which can be same with some other data type, then we can change that data type, or we can take it as a null. Some null we can add in this column, so that null is not having any data type, it can be manageable with any kind of data type. So this and this will be combined. Only null we can take, so that in output also it will not disturb any values. Okay, if additional columns are adding in any set of queries, then make it same corresponding sequence in both all set with the same data type. So data type also one point, it will be it will be same correspondingly. So first column data type is number, then second column, first column data type in second table also it will be number. Then second it is varchar 2, then varchar 2. Char also fine, char varchar 2 also fine, number decimal also fine. It should be numeric, string, date, numeric, string, date. Length can be same, cannot be same, no issue. Here suppose number is there 10 length, and here integer is there 38 length. That is not an issue. Both are having numeric integer, so that will work. Okay, so whenever we are combining the values and putting it into some other table, third table, that is development concept, then by default it will take the highest length. Suppose 38 is there in this column, here 10 and here 38. So it will take 38 in that case. Okay, so it will not come to the picture for testing. If we are loading the data using these two into some other table using some syntax, then by default it will consider the highest value, 38. Okay, otherwise whenever we are displaying purpose, it will not take any data type. It will not take any length, both it will display here. Next point is column name or column alias present in first query of the statement only carry through the final result set. So what is this? whatever column name we will mention here. EID we have mentioned in the first column. Employee ID we mentioned in the second column. Both are combining with the values. So what will be the column heading in the output? In first query, whatever you have given, that will only it will come. So EID it will come for the first column heading in the output. In EMP-ID it will not come. So here second column FNAME it will come. So whatever the column name will give in the first query, not in second query, that only display in the output column heading. If we have given some alias name, then that alias name it will come. Column name if you are giving, then that column name it will come. Alias name if you are giving, then that alias name it will come. Suppose here F name, we are giving one alias name, suppose F, for this column in first query. So in output it will display as F for the second column. Second column name is Fn in the second query. It will not come. In output, second query column name will not come. First query column name only, that you can remember. So first query column name, whatever it is mentioned, that it will come. If alias is mentioned, alias it will come in the final result set. Next is order by. Order by clause is by default applied to all rows returned in the final result set. So by default, order by is applied. No need to write. So it will take two set of values, employee ID and EMP ID. EID, EMP ID. Both are same type of meaning only. So whenever it is combining, automatically it will use, or default it will use the order by concept, ascending order, and in that ascending order only final result it will display. In some cases, it is conflict and not able to use this order by default. In that case, we can add that. If we are adding order by clause, then at the end we have to add, not after first query. After complete everything, we can give this braces, or without giving braces also fine. At the end, we can use order by clause after complete all this compound query. So this order by if you are using, then we can use after second query, not in first query, or not after not after first query. After complete the query only you can use. Suppose three query you are using, three tables, then after third query. If five query you are using, after fifth query, not in middle, not in first. This order by clause. Okay, then use the order by clause is needed, then use in the AND query with column names or column alias names. So column name you can give order by that column name, or column alias name also we can give. How we used order by with column name and column alias name, same concept here. Next, the respective data types. So here data type point is mentioned. The respective data types must match for the same column position. So first column of first table in first query, first column of second table in second query. So column number 1, column number 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5 data types should be same. It can be char, varchar, fine, string, string, numeric, numeric, date, date. That type of data type should be same. Some implicit conversions will be possible between some data types, like char and varchar 2 is there. Okay, so conversion between some numeric types. So automatically it will convert char, varchar 2 is there, and it will not differentiate. All are coming under string only, so it will understand. For this, no problem. If both queries select the value of the char data type of equal length, then the return value has char data type. Okay, so first column is char data type, and second column also char data type. So what will be the return value? Both are char means it will be char, and both are char and having the length here 10 and here 10, so length will be 10, but both are char and here 10, 20, so it will take the highest one. So in result we will not see that. If we are loading that into some other table development purpose, in that time we will see the difference, which is the highest one that it will consider. Suppose varchar is there, varchar 20, then varchar 20 it will consider, highest one only it will consider. But if they have different lengths of char data type, then the return value will be varchar 2. Okay, so another thing, if they have different lengths, so 10 is there and here 20 is there. Both are char only. So it is variable it is coming. In that case, varchar 2 it is taking, not char. Varchar 2 it is taking. Okay, and the larger one, 20 means 20 it will take. If anyone query has select values varchar 2 data type, then the return values are varchar 2 data type. So varchar 2 is present anywhere in any one of the query out of all those for one particular column, then highest is varchar 2 only. So varchar 2 only it will come. This is one important. Set operation behaves null as equal when comparing rows. So null is uncomparable, we discussed earlier. But in set operator, it will consider as same. Null and null both are equal. It will consider this concept in set operator. In other concepts, null and null are not comparable. This null is different, this null is different. This is undefined, so we cannot compare. But in set operator, this null it will consider as same, equal. So based on that, result will come. Next is minus set operator will not return any null rows. Okay, if both table contain minimum one null rows. So in one table, suppose A is one table, in that some records are there and one record is having null, 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 null. Similarly, B is one table. Here also some data are there, and in some rows null, null, null is there. In some rows null, null, null is there. Whenever we are doing minus operator, this null will not come to the picture. Totally it will ignore. How many number of null values are there in those rows? Suppose in this A table, 5 rows are having only null. In B table, 3 rows are having only null. So it will not consider anything. First of all, it will ignore those rows. Then it will do the minus. So null is not considered. Null rows are not considerable. Only not null. Null rows. Null rows will not consider in this minus set operator. Except null rows, it will use the minus concept and it will display the output. So these are the rules. By applying these rules, whenever we are writing the query, we can go further and it will work. Okay, so these rules only important in the set operator, otherwise concept is very easy. Now we can use few tables, HR schema only, employees, departments, regions, countries, locations, many tables are present in this HR schema. For practice, Oracle company has provided. So few tables we can use here. I have taken regions is one table, employees every day we are using, so few other tables are taking here. Select region ID from HR.regions. Select region ID from HR.countries. So here regions is one table and countries is another table. So for two tables we have written two queries, and for simpler purpose, first of all we have taken only one column. You can understand for only one column, then we can go for multiple columns. Same concept only it will come. Select region ID. Here region ID is present in regions table, region ID is present in countries table. So whenever we are using this union all, whatever values are present in this region ID column in regions table, all those it will come, and all those it will come from countries table also. Suppose here 10 are there, here 20 are there, total 30 it will come. Now in union what will happen? Okay, we'll go to this SQL developer tool. Okay, independently we can execute first. Select region ID from HR regions. Executed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 region ID values are there. Now select region ID from HR.countries. Here so many values are there. 25 values are there. Okay, so what are those values here? 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 4, 4, 2, 2. Okay, so combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 only it is present. And here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the values are same only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. In region distinct white it is present. only 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 records are there, all are distinct. But coming to countries table, these 4 type of values only, but many repetitions are there, 25 total. Now if you will use union all, then what will happen? Okay, how many records it
29
will
records.
display?
29, sir.
Okay, so all these it is combinedly display. 4 and from here 25. All total how many it is coming? 29. Okay, now order by region ID. So here so many permutation combinations are having. So by default it is not able to display with this order of ascending or descending, because randomly it is present in this country table 1 3 2 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 3 4 4 3 2 1. Lot of combinations are there. That's why order by is not coming here, because all these are combining after this one it is. Now some conflict is there, then we have to use order by. Otherwise in many cases by default only it will take. Now it is coming 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4. All those 29 values in one column sequence wise it is sorted in ascending order by region ID. Okay, now select region ID. Same example only. Instead of union all, we are giving union. So what it will display? Can you tell? Who can tell? Manasa, can you tell what it will display?
4 values it
Only you.
gives.
Only 4 values.
Only 25.
Okay, only 4 values it will give. So distinct values are 1 2 3 4, and if we are considering 2 tables, then many repetitions are there, so those repetitions will not come here. Only 2 values. Now another thing you can observe here, select region ID. First query I am executing, column heading you can see region ID is mentioned, this one region ID, because we have given the column name as region ID, and here alias name is not given. So first column, whatever name is present, that only it will display in the output. Now we can execute the second query, and you can see. In second query, region ID column name, I have given RID as alias name. So in the result, you can see RID it is coming. Suppose I am giving another alias name here, R or T, for the second query. Now we can execute RID only. So in second query, if you are giving any alias name, then that is valueless. It will not work anything. Unnecessary, don't give that. So any alias name we are going to give, then in first query only you can give. Okay, now in this union, without order by, we can execute it is ordering or not. Okay, here it is ordering because it is taking the distinct values and many conflicts are not coming in sequence order. Already it is present in the first table, so it is able to take this order by. So wherever it is not able to take, in that case order by you can use. Otherwise most of the cases by default only it will take. Okay, select region ID from HR.regions, intersect select region ID from HR.country. Now if we'll execute this, then what it will display? You can tell. Jamir, can you tell how many records it will display? You can tell.
4, sir.
Okay, then Manasa, how many records it will display?
4, sir.
Okay, Deepa. Okay, Deepa also 4. Okay, simple only this is. One, two, three, four. 4 records it will display. Now select country ID from HR.countries minus select country ID from HR.locations. How many records it will display? Okay, country ID you have not checked. What are present? We can check first. Previous was region ID. Okay, so here so many values are there. 25 codes are there. Country code like India IN, USA US, like that. Some country codes are present in this table. HR schema only countries. Some codes are there. Country ID that is. And coming to this HR.locations, Okay, here also some country codes are present. 23 are there. Okay, so we'll not calculate now manually. 25, 23 are there, then it will take time manually if you will calculate. So what it will display is the country code which are present in countries table but not present in locations table. Those type of or those codes only it will display here. So these 11 codes are present in countries table but not present in locations table. Similarly, in locations table which are present but not present in countries table, then reverse we can write select country ID from hr.locations minus select country ID from hr.countries. Okay, so this is about set operator example. All are clear? If all are clear, then I will ask some questions. Concept example that only rules regulation. Now practice is required. Okay, any questions from anybody? Okay, select start from J1. I'm having one table J1. Here, these are the values. Only one column is present. That column name is value1, and the values are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 5 times it is present. 1 value. Now another table is there, J2. One. Column name is val2. Here column name is val1. And in second query, second table, column name is val2. So here how many times present? This one, 2 times present. Okay, so these are the two tables. Now we can use all these set operator. You can tell what it will display. Okay, union all first I have given. So if we will execute this query, then how many values you will display and what it will display? Who can tell? Rahul? Seven.
It takes you to all
Okay, so
7.
total how many? Total
7.
count 7. Okay. Okay, Deepa 7. Manasa.
7, sir.
7.
Okay, so all are 7. Sai Pradyumna.
Yes.
7.
Okay. Okay, total 7. So blindly it will take all the values from first query, all the values of second query. All total 7 is coming. Now if I change this union all to union, another query we can write. Okay, now you can tell how many it will display. How many?
Only
Only
one.
one.
One. Only one takes.
Okay, only one. Okay, intersect if you will use, then how many records will display?
Only one.
Only
Takes
one.
one.
Only one. Minus, then what it will display?
Null, sir.
Actually, no value will display.
0.
No value. 0.
0 or nothing? Null.
No. None.
Blank.
9, sir.
Null.
Null.
Okay. Now few more examples here. Okay. Select department ID from HR.employees. In HR.employees, some department ID column, one column is there, some values are present here. Job history is one table, there also department ID values is present. So what it will display, it will combinedly take all those values and ascending order wise also it is taking. One null is present in this employees table, null also it is coming. Same thing intersect, which are available in both, that it will come. So only two are available, only two it is coming. Here two columns we have taken in this example. In previous examples we have taken only one column. Now just we extend that to two columns. So using these two columns only we are writing, and it is comparing or it is doing the logic calculations and displaying in the output. It is not mandatory that the 100 columns are present in a table, then 100 columns we have to give. No, any number of columns we can give, but the column count should be same. Here 2 means here also 2. Data type should be same. Job ID, employee ID, employee ID. Data type I am not checking here. In your homework you can check. Data type is same. That's why it is working. If not same, it will not work. Okay, similarly union. Okay, so this example you can check. Select employee ID, employee ID, EMP, some name we have given alias name. Second query, employee ID is not present in this job history table, or we are not giving from job history table. Employee ID we have given second column, you can see. Second column is last name in this first query, but second column is last name not present in this second query. Job history table, last name is not present, but we need this, so we cannot skip that column. That's why in that case one null we can give here in this table query, second query. NULL you can mention, or that null symbol you can give, single quote without any space in between, so that this last name and this null will be combined. So in output result it will not have any issue, because we have to make it identical. Some column names we have to give. If we are not giving, then third column also it will be problem. That's why we have to mention that. Now come to third column in the first query, hire date. Hire date is present in employees table, but hire date is not present in which table? Job history table.
Job history
So
table.
that in that job history table start date is present, meaning is same for both. Joining date, hire date also a joining date, start date also a joining date of employees. So we are taking that start date. Column heading will come in the output as hire date, but the meaning is same, so no problem will happen. Third, fine. Next, fourth one, end date, means quitting date of the company for all employees. It is mentioned in this job history table, their last date or end date in the company. But this end date is not mentioned or not present in this employees table. We need that also in our output, in our scenario, in our requirement. That is also we require. So what to do? We cannot ignore in the first query. If we ignore, then other columns will come and combine. That will not match with the data type and values. That's why
Null and date.
we have to mention null, and one column name we can give end date. Since the column heading will come from first query only, so instead after null we have given one alias name here, so that in output it will display end underscore date. Otherwise in output it will display null, so that again it will confuse. So better to give one alias name. Job ID, department ID. Okay, job ID, both are same, so no problem. Department ID, in both the query it is present, no problem. Now we can execute this. All these we are getting. Start date, end date, last name by combining from both the table. Wherever it is not present with the corresponding column, then also we can make it as a corresponding column in some cases by adding null. So by adding null, many people don't know. So this is one interview question you will get, how to make it identical. Null, simple way. Okay, now one question I am asking, then we will close. Select stars from football. Just see here, what are the values? Try to remember whatever you are able to remember. First two are null records, 3 columns only present here. Then Ashish Khapre, Sujan Kotle, Siris Patil, Suresh Kotam, Tejas Vyas, Kushal Arman. Otherwise, we can make it copy. Here copied. Similarly, another table we can take. In football table, some players are present, first name and last name only. They are playing football. Another table is there, cricket. Here also some player name details are present who are playing cricket. Okay, now using these two tables, we can write some set operator. Since two columns are same only here in this table, that's why star also we can take, no problem. Column count is already same. Physically it is present 2, here also 2. If count are not same physically in the table, then better to go for the column name. So here if you will mention star also, it will work. Now in between we can give some set operator. So for cricket, what are the data, that also we can take. Okay, so here nothing is there means that is a null record. Okay, here also two null records are there. In first two lines it was there. Okay, total how many records? 1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5,
4, 5, 6,
7,
7, 8.
8. And here 1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
4,
6,
5,
7.
6, 7.
Okay, now we'll use some set operator. You can tell what it will display. I'm not checking the data type. Data type are same only here. First name, last name, last name. So whenever you will do this in your real-time query in project, first you can check the data type, sequence, all those things. Okay, if I'll execute, then how many records it will display?
Union N, sir.
How many?
7.
In records.
15,
Union
sir.
all.
Total records.
Okay, 10, 12, 15, which are correct?
15.
Total number of records, sir. Duplicate values are
Total number of records.
Records, the rule is like same column.
So
Total
column, two
records.
columns we have given. So the main thing, how many records it will come.
Okay. Don't take null or not.
To make you confusion, null also there.
Yeah.
In both the
Yes.
table nulls
Yes,
are there.
sir.
First table 2 null records are there. In second table 1 null record is there.
15 records.
Total records, sir.
Okay. 16 it is coming. Then maybe total 16 records are there. In first table
First table.
9. Okay. In first table 9 are there. 9 records. In second table 7 records. 9 plus 7, 16. So all total it is coming 16 records. It will not ignore any duplicate. It will not ignore any null. It will not take anything. Simply blindly it will take all the output from both the queries. That's all. That is union all. Now how many are same, that you can just find out from this. Then you can tell intersect. So here first is null record. You can mention, otherwise getting confused. Null record. Here also null. Second also it is null. And this last one also it is mentioned as null. Total 3 null records are there in this first table. Now in this second table, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here null is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is second table. How many are same? First you can see here how many names are same. Small one, just check how many names are same. Means who are playing
3, sir.
football as well as cricket.
3, 3, sir.
Okay, Sujan Kotle. This is one same. Then Tejas Vyas. This is one person same.
Kushal Arman.
Kushal Arman. This is one person same. So these 3 persons are playing football as well as cricket.
duplicate.
Okay, now we can use this intersect. Before I execute, I should ask. Okay. So intersect, if you are doing, then what it is coming? Which are common? That it is coming.
That's
Three
null
are
value.
common, so 3 it is coming. And null, what it will do in one rules we discussed. If we are doing intersect, then any number of null records are there, then it will take only one record.
Okay.
Including two tables, 10 null records are there, 5 null records are there, 2 are there, 20 are there, 30 are there, whatever it may be. Finally, it will take only one. Okay, this is one important. Many interviews they are asking. All null will consider as only one record in intersect. Now minus I am giving. Now you can tell how many it will come.
6, sir.
4.
6 or 5.
Yes.
Football minus cricket. Who are playing only football but not playing cricket?
Yes.
3, sir.
3.
3.
Only 3.
3.
In,
Very
in
good.
football only it will be.
Okay, but null also there.
Okay, one. Was.
Here null. 3 records are null.
So it will take only one.
It takes distinct
No.
only.
For null is one and remaining 2, so total 4.
No, only 3. Null will not.
6, sir.
Okay, who are telling 3?
3, sir.
3.
Manasa 3, Rahul 3, Chandradeep 3. Okay. So Manasa, can you explain how it is 3?
Sir, 3 in first table, 3 nulls are there. It will take only one null because it takes only distinct values.
Okay, then
And 3 records are common, so those will be subtracted. Remaining 3 records will be.
Pray.
1 and that 3 will come, then it will be 4. No?
No. It takes
sir.
only.
It takes one null and another null also it present in second set that will be subtracted.
Okay. So here we
3
use
records are
intersect. Intersect, if you are using, then all null rows it will consider as one single row. But for minus, we already discussed another rule. I am going back here. Okay, this one. Understand this and again try what will be the answer.
five values.
How 5 values? Set
Only
operation
3.
treats
Only 3.
nulls as equal, like 10 10, 20 20. It is same null. It will behave as same.
So as it is null are taking common, so it will ignore that and
Okay.
will display 3 records.
Okay, so finally how many it will display?
Only
3.
3. In football, the first 3 records which are not present in cricket, so it take from
Okay.
football.
Okay. Okay, 3 records only it will
Yes.
take. Because
Yes.
null, whatever it is getting, null minus null means 10 minus 10. Null is behaving same
Yes.
in
Common
this
one.
set operator. So 10 minus 10 means nothing will come. So these 3 records only it will come. Okay, so this is about the set operator.